You guys have been waiting. I'm finally gonna do it. Squish2Condish follow-up video. Let's go. The phrase rinse out doesn't really apply to this method. You aren't really rinsing anything out at all, but you're adding more water back into the hair to help the conditioner do its job 1,000 times better. But honestly, I keep about 80% of the conditioner still in my hair. I use the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Conditioner. It's honestly the perfect consistency for me. It's so thick so the water doesn't completely cut through the conditioner and I can still see a good amount of it in my hair. So as I'm washing myself and like washing my face and everything, I leave my hair up in a really tightly coiled bun on top of my head with a clip. When I take that clip down, my hair is in one giant spiral. I dunk my head underneath the water for like 3 seconds, and then I let the water sort of unravel the coil itself. The only thing I do touch is I kind of gently lift the hair off my roots because they're kind of like glued to it by the conditioner. And then I take a cup full of water in my hands like this, and then I do the entire spiral by itself. And what I want you guys to know, a lot of the blogs say that the hair will stop dripping, but for me it's not a drip. I can see water falling out of my water bowl as I'm squishing the hair. I take my hair all up in here, I have it in both of my hands, and then I start putting my hand, like almost like I'm shaking hands, I'm like hugging hands. As I'm coiling the hair up to my scalp, I can see the water coming down out of the bowl. But then when I start squishing it into the hair, it stops almost completely. So that is what I think they mean by stop dripping, because the water is literally being smushed into the hair. There's really no other place for it to go. And if there's enough conditioner in your hair, the conditioner will just soak up all the water. So it's kind of confusing, but it really works, and you'll definitely stop seeing the water fall out of your hands as you're doing it. The water helps the conditioner do its job by soaking it all in and dispersing it throughout your hair. Really like recycling the water. It's really, really good for your hair. So don't think of it as rinsing anything out. If you do want to do a conditioner rinse, I would suggest conditioning multiple times. Like I always condition twice in one shower, before I shampoo and after I shampoo. A lot of you mentioned that it was similar to the Super Soaker method by Rude Chick on naturallycolor.com, and I actually have used that method before and I know about that method. And I actually thought as well that it was similar to that, but that method didn't really work for me. It's not really a scientific approach like Squish2Condish is. It definitely worked for a lot of people though, so if you notice that Squish2Condish isn't working for you or you can't really figure it out, definitely look that up, and I'll see if I can leave a link in the down bar. It's a pretty old method. I used it about 2 years ago, didn't really like it. A lot of you mentioned that it was similar to that because it was in the sink, but I don't do it in the sink, I always do it in the shower. I only showed it to you guys like that for filming purposes because I just didn't want to do it in the shower. You're gonna get conditioner all over your face, all over your back, all over everywhere. You're gonna want to rinse off at least one more time after you're done doing Squish2Condish, because I noticed that I'm like literally like slick with conditioner when I am done with the shower. So just be aware of that and keep your mouth closed when you are doing Squish2Condish, or else you might taste a little bit of your conditioner. You should definitely add conditioner at least 1 to 3 times after your first conditioner. I only do it 2 times because I do like to use a leave-in conditioner after I get out of the shower, but if you have a thicker, coarser texture than me, you should probably do it more than 3 times maybe. It can honestly only get better from here, so let me know if you end up doing it more than 3 times and if it works out for you, because I'm sure it will. It's really going to help your hair get super healthy, super hydrated, and will definitely help your ends be less prone to breakage. I've noticed I've had a lot less split ends from Squish2Condish. It's so amazing. I just happened to notice a lot of people were confused about this method, and they really wanted to know because it really worked for a lot of people. And I even saw pictures of it and I was like, oh my gosh, I have to learn how to do this. And I was a little nervous to upload it because I still wasn't sure exactly if I was doing it right. But now that I've been doing it for about 3 months, I and like head over heels. Honestly, there are no rules and you can do whatever you want. Don't feel like you can't possibly change anything, or you know, you're never gonna get it right. There's a million different ways to do things. I explain everything I said in much more detail on my blog, so go check it out at whirlsandcurls.wordpress.com. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.